There are two versions of the story as to how Galadriel got the Elfstone back. And today we're going to read about the second version of that story. Spoiler alert, it's the one where Celebrimbor is in love with Galadriel. Long ago, ere Sauron deluded the smiths of Eregion, Galadriel came there, and she said to Celebrimbor, the chief of the elven smiths, I am grieved in Middle-earth, for leaves fall and flowers fade that I have loved, so that the land of my dwelling is filled with regret that no spring can redress. What would you then? Said Celebrimbor. I would have trees and grass about me that do not die, here in the land that is mine, she answered. What has become of the skill of the Eldar? And Celebrimbor said, Where now is the stone of Eärendil? And Eärendil who made it is gone. They have passed over the sea, said Galadriel, with almost all fair things else. But then must Middle-earth fade and perish forever? That is its fate, I deem, said Celebrimbor. But you know that I love you, though you turn to Celeborn of the trees, and for that love I will do what I can, if haply by my heart your grief can be lessened. But he did not say to Galadriel that he himself was of Gondolin long ago, and a friend of Eärendil, though his friend in most things outrivaled him. Yet if Eärendil had not been, then Celebrimbor would have been more renowned. Therefore he took thought, and began a long and delicate labor, and so for Galadriel he made the greatest of his works, save the 3 rings only. And it is said that more subtle and clear was this green gem that he made more than that of Eärendil, but yet its light had less power. For whereas that of Eärendil was lit by the sun in its youth, already many years had passed ere Celebrimbor began his work, and nowhere in Middle-earth was the light as clear as it had been, for though Morgoth had been thrust out into the void and could not enter again, his far shadow lay upon it. Radiant none the less was the Elessar of Celebrimbor, and he set it within a great brooch of silver in the likeness of an eagle rising with outspread wings. Wielding the Elessar, all things grew fair about Galadriel, until the coming of the shadow of the forest. But afterwards when Nenya, chief of the 3, was sent to her by Celebrimbor, she needed it as she thought no more, and she gave it to Celebrianne her daughter, and so it came to Arwen and to Aragorn, who was called Elessar. So, obvious question, which version of the story did you like better? Leave it in the comments. Thank you very much.